Two of Ruby Franke's youngest children have now spoken out for the first time since she was arrested in 2023 for child abuse. Kevin Franke was in a courthouse on Tuesday urging Utah lawmakers to pass a bill that would protect children financially online. He said, "Vlogging my family, putting my children into public social media was wrong, and I regret it every day." Ruby and Kevin Franke ran the 8 Passengers YouTube channel until 2022 when Ruby stopped posting. She then joined her business partner Jody Hildebrand, and the two of them were arrested in August of 2023 for child abuse against her 2 youngest children. Kevin is trying to rectify some of his mistakes by protecting children from dealing with similar situations that his family had to go through. The committee unanimously passed the bill, which would require creators who make more than $150,000 a year from online content featuring their children to set aside at least 15% of it into a trust fund that the children can then access when they turn 18 years old. This bill would also allow them to ask that the content they were in when they were children be removed once they hit the age of 18. Kevin was quoted as saying, "Children cannot give informed consent to be filmed on social media, period. If we as adults cannot understand the emotional and psychological impacts of sharing our lives to millions of strangers, then how can we expect our children to understand them?" Kevin then read 2 statements in court. One was from his youngest daughter, who is now 11 years old and was one of the victims of Ruby Franke and Jody Hildebrand, and the other was from his now 16-year-old middle daughter. His youngest daughter said, "As kids, you don't realize what you're subjected to. You're selling your life, your privacy, your body, and stories to the entire world. And as a child, you're involuntarily giving up all of that. You're selling your childhood. Though there is no amount of money that can make up for that loss, the least that can be done now is making sure the child is getting paid for her work and has the right to remove it and walk away if she wants to." His youngest daughter said that Ruby Franke's vlog with 8 Passengers ruined her childhood. She said, "I felt happy, but I really wasn't. I worked hard for that money. I acted like someone I wasn't in front of the camera, and I earned that money. But I feel like my mom used me for money." She added that she is now stuck with the trauma of YouTube and said, "Even now, I can barely make friends because my whole life I was the center of attention. But now, without even realizing it, I seek attention from others or I feel like they don't like me." This was the first time we've heard anything from the younger Franke children, but we're soon going to be hearing from Kevin Franke and the 2 eldest children, Chad and Sherry, in Hulu's documentary titled Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke. Now, the Franke family are a part of this. They've given a lot of information to this documentary, and they are promoting it. We're going to be expecting this to be released on February 27th on Hulu and Disney+.